Hello and welcome to another fun-filled edition of Adam's Music Box, where today I want to talk about someone that we all know and love, but these days we tend not to think about as much as we should. And that is the man sitting behind me. You can see him there. There we go. It's, of course, Dino Dean Martin, one of the great singers and all-around entertainers ever. Now, Dean came from an age when there was truly an all-encompassing idea of an entertainer who excelled at more than one artistic form of expression. He was an actor, he was a host, he was a dancer, he was a singer, he was one of the best comedians of all time. He's the kind of person who just by laughing into the camera, he could make you all laugh with him. He's the kind of person that, everyone, men wanted to be, women wanted to be with. Just an all-around fun guy who really loved life, and you can hear that come through in his music. You can see that on all of his TV appearances. Of course, his own show, The Dean Martin Show, I think is one of the finest, if not the finest, of all of the variety shows from that golden age of television. And of course, people know some of the big hits, things like Volare, wonderful, beautiful song. Um, um, Having a bit of a Joe Biden moment here, folks. But the name of the When You're Smiling. I just said that he's one of the happiest guys. When You're Smiling, wonderful, wonderful song. But if I were to recommend one Dean Martin album above all others for those who are sort of newbies, it would be this one here, pictured behind me from 1964. And that's called The Door Is Still Open to My Heart. The title track is your quintessential feel-good Dean Martin song. But everything on this album is just really good. It's got your Nobody Till Somebody Loves You, which was a huge hit. We'll Sing in the Sunshine, another really, really great song. It's one of those albums where there's just not a bad track on the whole thing. So I would personally start there and then just work your way across his Reprise catalog, because when his good buddy Frank Sinatra started Reprise in 1962, Dean Martin was among the first people to join the label, and he was given, like Sinatra, artistic freedom. He did what he wanted, and the music he produced during his Reprise years was really wonderfully arranged, well recorded, and just really happy, feel good music. It's the kind of thing that when you're smiling, you really are smiling with Dean. So if you're having one of those days, Monday, people talk about Blue Monday, which I think was last week, but there were other things going on then too. But whatever your mood is, if you want to increase the happiness of that mood, put on this album or put on any of the Reprise era or Capitol era for that matter, Dean Martin albums. You will not be disappointed. It's time to remember just how great a singer and entertainer he was, and on vinyl and video always will remain. Don't forget the roasts. There would be no roasts as we know them today without good old Dean. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.